The diasporans under the above body are deeply concerned about the insistence, harassment, and intimidation getting from Honorable Minister of Works, David UMAHI, and our hard-earned properties of Akon Aja due to its interest to divert the 2006 gazetted plan of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway Project, which is an unjust treatment to the Nigerian diaspora investors. This troubling action taken by the Federal Ministry of Works, led by Minister David UMAHI, is resulting to the demolition of properties legally owned by Nigerian investors, including those living abroad. Key issues. 1. Unjust demolition of properties. The Federal Minister of Works has demolished properties legally owned by Nigerian investors, many of whom reside overseas. These properties, valued at over 250 million in foreign direct investment, were legally acquired within all necessary documentation. All necessary documentation, including occupancy permits and clearance from the right-of-way of the coastal road. The other issue is unlawful diversion of the coastal road. The Minister of Works is making efforts to divert the Lagos-Calabar coastal road, resulting in the demolition of properties located at Akon Aja, Lagos, without legal grounds or prior notice. This diversion is seen as an act of injustice, damaging the financial interests of Nigerian investors.
I will say something. We are not here to condemn our country or attack the president. No, we are more than that. But we are here to root out some of the ministerial mishap that, unknown to him, he did. I will not blame him, because some people are there for their own personal agenda. We are here, we support our country, but we are not here for our own personal agenda. The only thing we are here is to have an enabling environment. At least when we bring in money into our country, it will be safe. When we invest in our beloved country, it will be safe. When we go out to project our country to other citizens of other countries, we will be proud to do it. Minister decided to conduct a selective diversion and a selective demolition. Now, this is how the coastal roads have gone. I took pain to go to the company, Dar Hassan, that designed the project. And when I went there, we found out there is no marine cable in Okwaja. Instead, the marine cable, the Trans-African marine cable, has it landing in Mopo, Ijebu, Okumopo, Ijebu. So now, what happened is that the minister was influenced by a particular estate they call Ocean Bay. The information that we got was that Ocean Bay and the Okwaja corridor, allegedly, justice must be done. Corruption must end. Brutality must end. So before we start, I have all our documentation. We have our governor's consent. We have our, we want the world to see, because we are getting questioned. Do they have documentation? Are you sure that they are not on the alignment? So this is a governor's consent. We have approval. So this, as you can see, is the original alignment earmarked by the president of Nigeria when he was the governor of Lagos State. There is no marine cable there. It has gone through environmental impact analysis. It has gone through all the safety requirements. But I always say that the box lies on the president's table. Yes, Engineer David UMAHI is a ministerial appointee on the president's cabinet. But we will not allow him to be perpetrating impunity, disregard to the rule of law, and to be giving people in diaspora panic attack. We have lost 2 people. One of them is from Chicago. He came to Nigeria when he heard this. Unfortunately, he died in Nigeria because of this issue. And when it happened, we were all thrown into mourning. That was when we decided that contributed to 2.5 million, almost more than 100 houses. And they gathered it in cash, passed through the federal controller of works, Olukorode Keisha. And that is her. That's her beautiful face, the face of corruption. And the next thing is that they diverted into our property. When I got to Nigeria, the officials of Federal Ministry of Works told me that I speak too much English. Madam, go and tell your subscribers to immediately gather money, gather dollars in cash, and come and see our Madam Olukorode Keisha, so that this thing should be diverted out of your estate. This is not the renewed hope that we preach for. This is not the agenda we got from our president, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. When he said renew hope, and I personally went through his agenda, and I saw the agenda. I always see him going around the world, doing conferences, trying to get the diasporans and the international community to come to Nigeria and invest. Now, a ministerial appointee in his cabinet wants to jeopardize all his efforts.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Kimberly Stark, and as the whole nation have heard, from Chicago, Illinois, county of Cook, I'm one of the major stakeholders and investors in Winsome. And with the ongoing development with David UMAHI, has really stirred us to do this movement. So we thank every one of you all for your time in supporting us in this movement, because after today, you will continue to hear us fight for the rights of people in all of diaspora across the nation. Correct? Are y'all with me? Yes. So I want to just share with you my heart and my thoughts on this. An indictment against Engineer David UMAHI, Minister of Works, and the Federal Minister of Works of Nigeria. The actions of this minister has revealed disturbing patterns and illegal demolition, abuse of power, bribery, and corruption, and manipulation in an all-around witch hunt. Winsome is a leading real estate company that has made significant contributions to Nigeria's economy, $250 million in foreign direct investment. Our efforts align with your renewed hope and agenda, encouraging Nigerians in the diasporas to invest at home, well, back home as we would call it. Despite our compliance
with our legal requirements, including obtaining the necessary certifications, which you all saw, and our approvals, we face unjust treatment at the hands of the Minister of Works. In the first quarter of 2024, we were shocked to learn that the minister, UMAHI, had ordered an illegal diversion of the coastal road into our investment property, which you all have seen numerous what do you call it? We have shown our, due diligence of him demolition in our land and things like that. An action that defies the original alignment embarked by the administration. This is a blatant disgrace for the law, which we know they are not following the law at all. Selective demolition practices raises serious concerns about the integrity within the ministry, which David UMAHI has no integrity or any character, may I add. Minister UMAHI actions appear to be driven by personal agendas and corrupt dealings, as evidenced by credible reports of bribery linked to the Ocean Bay estate. It is alarming that those who have illegal upon the coastal road are spread it out, while law-abiding citizens such as ourselves are faced with this type of punishment. The Minister of Works is undermined and neglect. He has a very neglectful way of showing that he is not intelligent enough to be in this position. Where am I? Okay. Furthermore, the minister has publicly attacked engineering firma. He called her a land robber, and he did sorts of threats or inauthority. We ask you right now, President Bola Tinubu, we call on your grace and your integrity, sir, to come to our aid and have the president, but to have David UMAHI to step down peacefully so Nigerian diasporas can be confident to come back home and invest and be safe and have their peace. Thank you again. My name is Dr. Kimberly Starr, and we stand against corruption today. Tinubu, to uphold the rule of the law and restore the faith in the nation of Nigeria. Despite our appeals to various government bodies, including the House Committee of Works and the ICPC, no action has been taken. We trust that your leadership will not allow the injustice to continue. A person like David UMAHI should be removed of his office and his seat because of the injustice that he is serving in the country. Not only is he doing deplorable and despicable things in the country, he said today in his own conference he's building Nigeria, when we all see publicly that he is tearing Nigeria down. A person that has no grace and integrity should never have a seat in a government. Impunity cannot be ignored. Engineer David UMAHI undermining administration and efforts of fostering investment and development in Nigeria. His disregard for the law and the rights of citizens is a threat to the very principles of the governance that you advocate. We call for his immediate removal and or honorable registration. I don't call someone like that honorable. I believe he should just step down and stop doing what he's doing so the law and the judicial system can stand for Nigerian diasporas. The renewed hope, vision, not one, corruption and abuse, we implore you to the Honorable President Bola.
Family and a future in Nigeria. So, we are here to appeal to the President of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. for the immediate removal of engineer David UMAHI.
Non-negotiable.
He's the Minister of Works. He was appointed by you. You need to address this matter. We are standing here together because I have a voice. My husband has a voice. My daughter, who is 10 weeks, has a voice. And she has a voice in all of us who stand here together. There are legal actions going on, abuse of power, bribery and corruption, and a blatant disregard for the law. Is this what we as Nigerians want to stand for? No. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, this is your country. These are the people that you have put into place. And as the Minister of Works, we say he must go. Engineer David UMAHI and his ministry are conducting illegal demolitions of roads, diversions affecting legitimate investments. These are illegal actions. The minister is using his position to manipulate processes for personal gain, favoring certain developers while punishing law-abiding citizens. Is that not an abuse of power?
Abuse of power!
There's evidence that suggests a bribery scheme involving officials undermining the integrity of the ministry, your ministers, your ministry, and disrupting lawful development. This bribery and corruption cannot continue on. There are personal attacks going on during public forums, as we've heard, even today, that are indicative of a targeted campaign against our investment and our reputation. This blatant disregard of the law, where the minister is ignoring established coastal road alignments, violating legal processes, and environmental assessments. We go through all of this to wonder, is this the impact that we want on investments that are coming from here in the U.S., that are coming from Nigerians in diaspora, that are coming from the Nigerians that are abroad? Do we want that to happen now? Do we want that to continue? No. We're calling for accountability. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
On a good day, I will stop from now to tomorrow. When they don't talk everything finish, we are going to start from when they stop. David UMAHI is the example of this music. DJ, drop it. You not ready? You not ready for that music. They will play the music. Where I want to play for that David UMAHI. That guy is not a minister. He's a damager.
Yes.
Because on a good day, you know, all these are leaders. They are just from somewhere. They haven't really work with their hand. This David UMAHI, when I see this guy on TV, hold it. Since you know me talk, DJ, hold on. This David UMAHI, I don't know how that one they sleep. Because he has destroyed a lot. It's not a matter of tribe right now. We got over 250 Yoruba involved in this matter. So it's not a matter of maybe you are Igbo or Hausa or Yoruba. It's a matter of Nigeria is going through a lot. Because they push us. We jack back on this Obodo Igbo. Okay, we don't do Obodo Igbo now. We don't walk tighter. People they work 16 hours on the straight. Imagine, go put this money together. You won't God will destroy you, David UMAHI. See this music where Idris Abdul Karim sing for long time ago. He's singing for this guy. Drop the music, let's go. You see how this is reality of David UMAHI. UMAHI is Jaga, but he get the juju, you see the music no play. But the juju where he gets, God will quench him. This David UMAHI, when I read this man's story, I cry for his family. Because what will happen to him, God said go pity him. Yoruba, they always say what to say, Agbajo one of human soya. Means we need to come together. I want you all to please to follow us, get in touch with engineer to follow us. Association of Nigerian in Diaspora is a big platform right now that is fighting for this. I am involved in this land matter. Me and I do like this, I dey clock in, clock out anywhere we are there. I dey do MC, I dey promote show, I dey act movie, everything wey money, we go bring money na here I dey do for this country. When everybody say I go put money to buy land, you won't come, UMAHI, Ogun go kill you. If Ogun no kill you, something must kill you, until you change your mind. If you don't change your mind, your life go jaga jaga. Thank you. My name is MC Alade from Dallas, Texas. I want us to keep pushing. We're not stopping here. We're still going to be going to another city and we'll give you more updates. UMAHI,
all of our previous appeals have been ignored. Despite reaching out to various authorities, including the House Committee on Works, no action has been taken in these injustices. We believe in President Bola Tinubu's commitment to the renewed hope agenda, and we trust that you and only you will act decisively against this corruption as the head and the abuse of power within your administration. Let us all stand, because I have a voice. We have a voice. Nigerians abroad have a voice, and our investments will not be lost. I thank you for this critical matter. Thank you.
Thank you.
Understand that there are other companies just like our own, Win Homes Global Services, that is invested millions. For Win Homes, $250 million has been invested in Nigeria to create jobs, dollars, to promote development. And all of this money is in dollars. Mm-hmm. Would you dare convert it over? Can you do that yourself? These are actions that are threatening the contributions that are happening to the Nigerian economy, the economy that we want to see grow, because we are putting in our hard-earned money to invest in that area. We're calling for accountability. We urge the immediate intervention to remove Engineer David UMAHI from his position, and let us use that as a way to restore faith in the governance and uphold the rule of law.
In this matter. So it's not a matter of maybe you are Igbo or Hausa or Yoruba. It's a matter of Nigeria is going through a lot. Because they push us. We jack back on this Obodo Igbo. Okay, we don't do Obodo Igbo now. We don't walk, tighter. People, they work 16 hours on the straight. Imagine, go put this money together. You walk on this. God will destroy you, David UMAHI. See this music where Idris Abdulkarim sing for long time ago. He's singing for this guy. Drop the music, let's go. You see how this is reality of David UMAHI. UMAHI is Jaga, but he get to do, you see the music no play. But the juju where he gets, God will quench him. This David UMAHI, when I read this man's story, I cry for his family. Because what will happen to him, God self go pity him. Yoruba, they always say what to say, Agbajo one of human soya. Means we need to come together. I want you all to please to follow us, get in touch with engineer to follow us. Association of Nigerian in Diaspora is a big platform right now that is fighting for this. I am involved in this land matter. Me and I do like this, I dey clock in, clock out anywhere we are there. I dey do MC, I dey promote show, I dey act movie, everything wey money, we go bring money na here I dey do for this country. When everybody say I go put money to buy land, you won't come, UMAHI, Ogun go kill you. If Ogun no kill you, something must kill you, until you change your mind. If you don't change your mind, your life go jaga jaga. Thank you. My name is MC Alade from Dallas, Texas. I want us to keep pushing. We're not stopping here. We're still going to be going to another city and we'll give you more updates. UMAHI,